Hi, and welcome to my first video about Juke Styles of Hell. Yesterday, I beat my first soul crushing, the Tower of Ben Trauma. This tower is very well known because of its great punishment, but also incredible atmosphere. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe it will even help you if you want to try this tower for yourself, which you should do, because this tower is like insane. But with that out of the way, this is my experience with Tower of Ben Trauma, my first soul crushing. The tower starts off pretty simple with floor 1, which is probably one of the easiest floors in the tower. The tower's gameplay is not that hard, but the thing is, the tower is really punishing, so if you fall, pretty much anyone in the tower, there's a very high chance you will just fall back to floor 1. This can get very annoying very quickly, because pretty much any time you fall, you'll have to play the entire tower again. For this truss right here, you just want to wait for the platform and let it pick you up. If you climb too high, you can just use shift lock to get off the truss and land on the platform. And we're already at floor 2. Floor 2 is without a doubt the easiest floor in the tower. The only tricky part of it is that you'll have to get the button, but even that, it's like not that bad. You'll get consistent at it eventually. You can either jump down after you get the button. If you're not sure, you'll make it back, but if you can make it back, then that's good. All that's keeping us away from floor 3 is some pretty simple jumps. At floor 3 is where the tower actually starts getting kinda tricky. There's some jumps you should take your time on. Well, I'm not doing that right now, but that's just because I've played this tower a lot, and this floor became really easy for me. I like to do this jump in first person, so I can see the truss, but you can do whatever you like. Okay, so this spinner is kinda tricky. You wanna jump on it and wait till you're at the top, and you wanna hold left, and you wanna go left, and then you wanna wait for the right moment, and you'll do like some sort of head hitter. I know that's a lot to take in, but I promise it will get really easy after a while. Now there's just some pretty easy jumps left, and you're on floor 4. For the start of floor 4, you'll need to get a button which will start a timer, and you'll need to get to the other side of the structure and press the other button before the timer runs out. These spinners are no jokes. They can push you off very easily, so be careful on that. The jump on this cross structure was very difficult for me at first, but after I found some sort of strategy by just rotating my camera slowly, it worked really well. What I do for this fan spinner is I just get my camera to the side of it so I can see where I need to jump off. These head hitters are very failable, so make sure to watch out on those. We are now at floor 5, one of the hardest floors in the tower. But I'll be honest, I skipped a huge part of it by doing this thing on this wedge. It skips a really annoying part of floor 5. The gameplay it skips is not that hard, but it's just really annoying in my opinion. But you can do whatever you like. Make sure you do this jump to this ladder from the back of it. It makes it really easy. You should still take your time on it though. This wraparound is kinda weird, but it's not that bad. This jump is pretty hard and I don't really have a strat for it, but if you pass it, you make it to floor 6. Alright, so for me, this floor was a massive roadblock. It took me ages to get consistent at it, and even when I got consistent at it, I would still fail it. This floor has an outside section, which I think is one of the most difficult parts in the tower. If you're unsure if you'll make this jump from the hammer, you can just wait and go for another round on it. Now we get to a jump which I have a really weird strategy for. You don't need to do this, you can just do it like a normal wraparound, but I like doing this because I found it more consistent. Floor 6 is short, but it has some really hard gameplay on it, and pretty much anywhere you fall on this floor is a run killer. Take your time on this truss and slowly get around it. Now there's one jump that's still hard and is keeping us away from floor 7. It's this one right here. I'd like to get as close as possible to the end of the truss and jump late doing a shift lock flick. We're pretty much at floor 7 now, but watch out, cause the jumps that are still left on floor 6 are failable. Now we get to floor 7, which is one of the easier floors in the tower, but it's still failable, so you should be careful on it. Because still, anywhere you fall can really likely end your run. The jump to this hammer right here is pretty long, so make sure you watch out. And even if you fail, you can save yourself on the 6 outside. I like to do this jump to the truss over there from this wedge, and then do a long jump. And then I press W and jump. For this jump, I actually suggest you don't climb the ladder and just try to land on top of it. I feel like it is easier, but you can do whatever you like. If you pass this jump, you're pretty much at floor 8. Now we are at floor 8, which is a floor I struggle with a ton. And I mean a lot. I failed this floor too many times. Try to stay close to the wall on this flick and do the next jump in first person. You don't need to do it in first person, but I feel like it's easier. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no idea what I was doing here, just ignore it. This rubber right here is really easy to mess up. You should be really careful on it. This head hill is also a little weird, but you'll get it down. And now we are at 8 outside. The jumps on 8 outside are not that bad, but because of nerfs you can really easily mess something up. Make sure you take your time on every single jump of this spot. Try to climb this platform. For this cylinder rep, don't stay too close to the cylinder. Move a little bit away from it, it makes it easier. For this jump, make sure you hold forward at the end so you climb the truss. Just a few jumps keeping us away from floor 9 now. And now you are at floor 9, because the rest of 8 is netted. You're really close to getting to the final stretch of the tower. But don't get cocky, because floor 9 is one of the hardest jumps in the tower, and it's over nothing. If you fail this spinner, try to catch yourself on 8. Don't wait too long on the spinner, because else you won't make it to the truss. And here it is. In my opinion, one of the hardest jumps of the tower. If you fail it, your run is over, but if you pass it, you'll very likely get to the final stretch. You can copy what I do, because I feel like it's very consistent. For the next jump, you gotta jump through a pretty tight squeeze. Make sure you wait for the spinner on 9, so you can catch yourself on it, if you were to fail this. I like to use alignment keys so I don't accidentally move my camera and fall down. Alright, There's a few jumps away from floor 10. And here it is, floor 10. Your journey is far from being over though, because there's still a final stretch which takes a lot of the difficulty from the tower. For this jump right here, guard a shift lock, and when you jump, go back and shift lock and land on the one stud. You want to jump a bit earlier than the spinner, because if you jump too late, you won't make it. The jump to this thrust right here is pretty long, so make sure you set it up properly. And you did it. You finally made it to the final stretch of the tower. But the issue is, you still have to do the final stretch. The final stretch has without a doubt some of the hardest gameplay in the tower. Also, if you play with Ultra LDM, you should turn it off. Because trust me, the final stretch is beautiful. When you jump onto the ladder, it's all up to you what will happen next. I will just let the video play and stop talking.
Final drop. Are you serious?
Oh my god. What did I do wrong? Yeah, my ass was dumb as hell. I did the last jump completely wrong. And the worst thing is, didn't even happen once. This happened twice. I cannot believe how stupid I was. I didn't even fail anything else on the final stretch. I failed the last jump twice. But fortunately, I got another run to the others. I beat it! I fucking beat it! I can't believe it! Oh my god! I beat it!
God, taking the GG's, buddy. You're first insane.
Oh,
First SB, first SBC.
oh my god, I beat it! How? How? I can't, bro!
First vocal contact from Drally. But it's over.
Yes! This is it.
Yeah, you've done what over 50, no, more, over like 70% of the community can't do.
Only
and I mean, of
bad
the
part
Jado
is
community.
little secret, didn't want to spoil you, but I played the FOs in Ultra LTM.
You
Ah,
couldn't have
that's
stopped on the
beautiful.
final trust to take a look at the entirety of Ring 9.
Dude, I already done that twice.
Uh,
Oh my god, yes! I'm so glad I didn't fail again. Oh my god. And that was it. That was my experience with the Tower of Ben Trauma. What do I think of this tower? I think it's the best tower in the game. That's it. Yeah, really, that's it. It's just that good. It really is an unforgettable experience for me. Like, getting to that final stretch for the first time was like, it felt surreal. If you didn't beat this tower, you should definitely do that. And that was it for my first Jado video. Goodbye.
Keep walking.